Before Law and Order, before CSI, before every gritty police drama you've ever binged, there was a show about two motorcycle cops on the California freeway who never even drew their guns. And somehow, it was one of the most watched shows in America. I'm talking about CHiPs. It ran for 6 seasons, launched careers, created icons, and then disappeared. So today we're answering the question everyone who grew up in the late 70s and 80s is asking: where is the CHiPs cast now? First, some context, because the story of how CHiPs even got made is fascinating. In 1977, a Gallup poll found that 70% of the public believed violence on TV was making real-world violence worse. NBC responded with an unusual move. They created a show where the cops never pull out their guns. Their bikes did the talking. The Hollywood Reporter described it perfectly at the time. These chippies let their motorcycles do all the work. Whether chasing stolen cars or responding to an overturned glue truck on the freeway, it debuted in 1977. Ran 6 seasons, got a reunion TV movie in 1998, and left a permanent mark on pop culture. So let's get into the cast. Let's start with the man, the myth, the helmet, Erik Estrada, who played Officer Frank Ponch Poncherello. The hot-headed, charming patrolman who became the face of the entire franchise. Estrada was a star. Full stop, but life after CHiPs wasn't always easy. He was in a motorcycle accident on set, got prescribed painkillers, and struggled with addiction to them afterward. He was honest about it, and he came out the other side. In 1997, he wrote a memoir called My Road from Harlem to Hollywood. And he never stopped working. He's popped up in a music video for Eminem. Voiced characters in King of the Hill, Family Guy, and C-Lab 2021. And had guest roles in Scrubs and even Fallout. He's been married to his 3rd wife, Nanette, and has 3 kids to grown sons, Anthony and Brandon, and a daughter named Francesca. Now here's where things get a little complicated. Larry Wilcox, who played the calm, sensible officer John Baker, Ponch's better half, if you will. He and Estrada were famously not friends off camera. Estrada said it himself, working together 16 hours a day for 6 years was too much. Wilcox actually left the show before the final season, and later claimed Estrada played a role in getting him pushed out amid a lawsuit over his motorcycle accident. But here's the beautiful part: time heals. In a September 2025 podcast episode, Wilcox said the two now have a great relationship and have lots of fun. Love to see it. After CHiPs, Wilcox went behind the camera, producing films and TV through his own company, Wilcox Productions. He also built 3 separate computer companies, which honestly feels very on brand for the organized, methodical officer Baker. He's been married to Marlene Hammond Wilcox since 1986. Okay, this one is a fun fact that blows people's minds every single time. Robert Pine, who played the boss, SGT, Joseph Getraer, is the father of Chris Pine, yes, Captain Kirk, Steve Trevor. That Chris Pine, Robert Pine's son, and here's the extra twist: Robert's wife, Gwen Guilford, actually played SGT, Getraer's best friend Barry, on the show. So this was genuinely a family affair. They were married before they were cast, and they raised Chris and his sister Catherine together. Robert Pine never really slowed down. He's appeared in Frozen, But I'm a Cheerleader, The Office, The West Wing, House, The Man Keeps Working. And Chris, in a 2019 interview, credited his dad directly. I learned that life is not always wine and roses. It's a matter of keeping a head on your shoulders and looking ahead. Smart words from a man who watched his father navigate Hollywood for decades. Paul Linke, who played Officer Arthur Grossman, had one of the most emotional journeys of anyone on the show. After CHiPs was canceled, his wife was diagnosed with breast cancer and died in 1986. He channeled that grief into a one-man theatrical show called Time Flies When You're Alive, which toured worldwide and became an HBO special. He's now remarried to Christine Healy, has 4 kids, and still works in theater as a writer, director, and actor. A genuinely inspiring story. Brodie Greer, who played Officer Baricha, left acting and moved to Carmel, California, where he became a high school sports coach, living the quiet life, and honestly, good for him. And Randi Oakes, who played Officer Bonnie Clark, married fellow actor Gregory Harrison in 1980 and retired from acting by 1985. As of recent years, the couple was living in Oregon. 6 seasons? To iconic leads who couldn't stand each other and eventually made peace. A boss whose son became a Hollywood A-lister, and a cast that went on to live some genuinely remarkable lives. CHiPs was more than just a show about guys on motorcycles. It was a snapshot of an era, and the people who made it are still out there, still living full lives. Drop a comment. Did you watch CHiPs growing up? And if you want more Where Are They Now deep dives, hit subscribe. I do these every week. See you in the next one.